Hello, Parag. Hello, ladies. Hi, how are you? And I hope you're doing good. And today we are going to learn or to talk about Mary Magdalene in John chapter 20, the first verse. And I just want to talk to any lady there in a relationship to Mary Magdalene who woke up in a wee hours and decided to make a breakthrough, to decided to make an encounter despite her fears. And I believe she did fear because nobody goes out in the dark hours in the tomb with no fear. Really, you know, I myself, I can tell you I can go out there, at around 3 in the morning or 4 in the morning. And I believe that was the time Mary Magdalene walked out. Despite what she was feeling within her, she didn't let what was inside her control who she is. So in the wee hours when it was still dark, the Bible says it was still dark. It was still dark. Listen, now the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene went to the tomb early while it was still dark and saw that the stone had been taken away from the tomb. It was still dark, and I believe it was scary. And I believe she, she felt fear within her. But you know what? She made a decision within her that I'm not going to let the fear that I'm feeling within me stop me from going down to the tomb. So she leaves her house, and maybe everybody was sleeping, and I believe nobody noticed because the Bible doesn't tell us that, somebody followed her up, you know. All the people, all the guys, all the other disciples, got to know when she was back, you know, when she had reached there, and she didn't find the body of our Lord, and she comes back. But my main point is this: do not let what you're feeling within you stop you from moving out. Do not let what you're feeling within you stop you from trying. Do not let what you're feeling within you deter you, block you, stagnate you, take you back from reaching your goals. Do not let what you're feeling within you, because this is the fear that is within. So do not let the fear within corrupt your destiny, corrupt your marriage, corrupt your kids, corrupt your dreams and vision, corrupt your tomorrow, corrupt your lineage. Do not let it. We all fear. But my prayer this morning is, do not let the fear within you deter you or stop you from trying. Do not let it, my sister. Do not let it. Do not let it. Parag woman, at Parag, we blossom, we sprout, and we flourish. Now I'm here to encourage you that despite the fear Mary Magdalene had, and I believe she did, though it is not written down, but I believe any other woman, unless the grace is extremely sufficient, you cannot move out between 2, 3, 4, 5 is okay because it's almost bright. But there is this woman who is moving out and knowing that it's almost daybreak. So I'm encouraging you. It's time that you move out. You know why you have got to move out? Because it's almost daybreak. This is what I'm trying to say. It is time to invest. It's time to launch deeper. It's time to give it a second chance. Why? Because it's almost daybreak. It's almost daybreak. Before you know it, you'll be out. Before you know it, that mortgage will be paid out. Before you know it, that kid will be saved. Before you know it, that marriage will be saved. You know why? Because she moved out in the dark. Despite the darkness, it was breaking. The light was coming forth, and I believe by the time she was coming back from the tomb, it was light, it was daybreak, and light was coming in. And what if she had not tried? What if she had not? What if she had not stepped out? That's where the challenge comes in. If you remain with that fear and you do not try, then you don't know what would have happened. That you don't know what you would have achieved. That you don't know what you would have beaten. What if David feared Goliath? What would have happened? What if Paul didn't hold fast to what he was told? What would have happened? Because he said, man, listen to me. I had an encounter before. We are going to arrive. You know, Paul was sure that no matter what happens, no matter the storm, the darkness, the frightening and the scaring waves, we gonna arrive. Every woman out there, I'm here to say, you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it to the other side. You're gonna come back with a testimony. It is Mary who enlightened these guys that, hey,